Hey guys, Marissa at KitchenTableStamper.com. Today I want to run you through the second variation of the oceanography badge for Kitchen Table Stamper Camp Wanna Stamp. Okay, just in case you missed the other video, I will link it. It's this fun version of the same project. I want to go through a couple of details with you. First of all, Camp Wanna Stamp is a kitchen table stamper event I've been holding every year for the last several years in my Rolling Meadows home studio. It's a summer camp of stamping. We get together on August 26th this year from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and we earn merit badges for stamping. This is the oceanography badge. There are 4 other badges, 5 in total, that you can earn by making projects. So this particular badge focuses on the message in a bottle stamp set from Stampin' Up. I also use the Stitch Shapes framelits and the Layering Circles framelits. Your framelits, the circles will be cut for you. In your kit, you'll receive 2 of each of these materials. 1 to make the notebook, I've already made that for you. 1 to make the pencils. So you'll have 2 3x4 pieces of Whisper White. You'll have 2 Whisper White stitched circles. If you're making this about 2-inch square, you'll have 2 Glimmer scalloped circles, about 2 1/4 inch square will give you that scallop circle. This one's Berry Burst scallop circle. You'll have 2 of those and 2 2-inch pieces of this sequin mini trim. I just love this stuff. All right, the Stampin' pads that you'll need to complete this project are Basic Black, Pacific Point, Tempting Turquoise, and Berry Burst. All right, let's get stamping. I'm gonna grab some ink pads and a Stampin' Pierce mat, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got our 3x4 Whisper White cardstock, and that is what we'll use for all of our stamping. Going to ink the bottle in Basic Black, stamp it in the bottom corner, and then I'm gonna ink up the waves with Tempting Turquoise, and that fits right in the bottom of the bottle there. Then I've got my little whale, and I'm going to ink him with Pacific Point. Got a little heart image. Ink that with Berry Burst. I've got my well, hello there sentiment. I just love all things punny. Well, hello there. We're going to stamp that one right across one of the edges. Really low, nice and straight. That's going to make our little banner. There's plenty of cardstock included in your kit for this project. Okay, so we've got this fun little detail here. It's a little spray that's coming up from the whale, and we want to ink that in 2 different colors. So we're going to start with our lighter color, Berry Burst, and we're going to grab the heart on the very corner of the ink pad. It doesn't matter too much if you touch the spray with the Berry Burst because the Basic Black will cover it. Then using the very edge of the Basic Black ink pad, you want to ink up that little spray. You can also do this with markers, but I've got no problem just inking up on the pads. Now, you want to watch your placement. You want to make sure it's high enough, but far to the left. And just add that to the inside of the jar. It's a wonderful little detail. Okay, I'm going to fussy cut my whale, my heart, and my jar, and then I'll cut right back in. Okay, we're back. My whale is all cut, so is my heart. Now, a little sentiment, the well, hello there, we stamped along the straight edge. So now we're just gonna, with our paper snips, cut a nice long banner here. Gonna trim the end, and then cut off the excess about, I don't know, another character, so maybe 1/4 inch. Okay, so we're gonna bend that banner here. So this is what we're looking for. Then what you want to do is rub the sentiment, run it between your index finger and thumb, softening the paper fibers and curling the banner, and then run it the opposite way, because what we're looking for is a banner that just kind of curves like it's blowing in the wind. All right, let's assemble this, shall we? We're gonna make the pencils this time. So we've got some dimensionals here. We're gonna put a dimensional on the back of the glimmer paper, and we're gonna center the glimmer paper on the berry burst scallop, making sure that it's even all around and the scallops kind of line up. And I've got some multi-purpose liquid glue. We're gonna put a generous swirl on the back of the white stitched circle and burnish that so it grabs that rough glitter paper. Then the back of the jar, you don't want to go as high as the top or as low as the bottom because it's a little bit taller than our scallops. Glue that on. Now for the back of the whale, I'm going to cut up some of the edges of the dimensional here. Okay, I've put some of those little cut up edges of dimensional on the back of the whale and on the back of the heart. Now we want to add the whale to the jar, keeping in mind our little spray there. And I've got some glue dots. We're going to add the trim with a glue dot, fold it, not quite in half, we want one side a little bit shorter than the other. And pick up a glue dot on the end there, the folded end, scrunch it up, put it right in the center of the jar. And then we're going to add a glue dot to that little tab on the sentiment. And put that on top of the sequin trim. Oh, look at my sequin trim. It's blowing in the breeze up there. All right, so we got a little sequin trim, and then the heart. It's got a sticky little dimensional on there. And there's our little whale. Let's get our pencils. Now, the trick with the pencils is it's a 1-inch bag. It's kind of narrow. I'm gonna grab a glue dot with the bag. Just pick up 2 glue dots. Put them about 1 inch apart. They're all set. You know that your adhesive is right where it needs to be. And you can go ahead and adhere the medallion right to the pencil bag. And there it is. Aren't they cute? Well, hello there. Okay, if you've got any questions about kitchen table stampers, Camp Wanna Stamp, if you've got any questions about Stampin' Up, if there's anything that I can do for you, email me, marissa@kitchentablestamper.com. Thanks for watching.